Sour cream. Yeah,
You want chives with that? And bacon bits.
Woo, bacon bits.
And a cheddar cheese. All right.
Calm down there, big boy.
I know. I felt the power of a potato.
It's a real thing. I so wish you were there that day.
I really wish I would have been.
I wanted to see you get slain.
So you went up with the guys. How'd you get up there if it was all the Masters of the Universe?
No, Masters of God, not Masters of the Universe.
Masters of the Universe, like a whole...
He-Man.
Oh, okay, no. So what happened
They were watching
was,
all that happen.
I wish she just called them all He-Men.
Could the He-Men come up to the front?
And they kept repeating this one
Any
song.
Thundercats here?
I don't know that she was at church after all.
You stay sitting down. Shira sucked ass.
No, Shira could shoot stuff out of her tits, couldn't she? Didn't she?
No. That was Austin Powers.
No.
God damn.
Tits.
I don't know.
All right, so anyway, you're up there.
No, I hadn't gone on yet. Okay, I'll make it quicker. So anyway, all these guys start falling on their backs, and they would lay there forever.
Are they flopping around like they're having a seizure, or they're just asleep?
No, it was weird. It was weird. This is what made me believe, because they're like this. Okay, so they have their hands up, and then all of a sudden you see their hands go like a big wave goes through their body, and they just collapse.
Right.
Like this big black man, I'm like, oh, she ain't gonna take him down. She was like 5'2", right?
Yeah.
I'm like, he ain't going down. Hell no, because some of them go down, some of them don't. And she would spend a lot of time with them. Some you just see a wave, and then others are like, ugh, like trying to keep their footing. Yeah. And this black guy went down, and he was down until like the end of the thing.
Did he start crying?
Oh yeah, no. When he sat up, he was like all dizzy, and he was like crying. He, oh fuck, like he was a mess. So anyway, so
Did
then
he say
all
fuck?
fuck, jeez.
That's like me after sex. I'm all crying and dizzy. Oh, fuck. No, actually, stop right there. Before we move on, you said this was a church that you went to.
Similar, yeah.
Similar. Did you go through the passing out, hands-on, I'm going to cry when I wake up, dizzy spells?
No, never did that.
You never got the hands-on? You went to the church?
Yeah, they
there
said
was no
everybody...
peer pressure to go get passed out?
Yeah, sure, but, you know, to me...
Get drunk on Jesus?
I was still skeptical the entire time I went to that church.
Which is
I was
good.
sort of that guy that was like, yeah, this is cool, but I'm not going to do any of that over
See,
there.
I did it.
You did it.
Yes,
All right, let's get to that.
Okay, so then all the men scattered back up, and they were like, oh, I got some time for the ladies now. The women, come on down if you want to. And so I'm sitting there with my friend. I'm grabbing her hand. I'm like, let's go. I want to see what happens. Let's see what happens. And she's like, hell no, I'm staying right here. I'm not going. I'm like, I am going. So I go down there, and I'm like waving to her from the front. I'm like, hey, good, come on here. You know, like, and she's looking at me going, no.
She's terrified at this point.
Yeah, so I'm up there, and I put my arms up. I'm like waiting up by the thing for her to come, and I was towards the end. I'm like,
So you just is there music playing at the same time? All right.
There's music going on the whole time, and it's a repeat of like the same song over and over and over for a whole hour and a half.
Great things happen when God mixes with us. Great things.
Yes, it was like that, and it just kept going on and on. So I got up there, and I'm just waiting. I'm like, okay, let's see. I hope that I get, because I'm thinking I got some things that can be fixed. So,
of course.
So I'm praying about all the things that can fix me, and I'm thinking really hard about it. I'm hoping I'm going to go down. I'm like, I want to see this happen.
I'm hoping you do too.
Didn't go down. Did not go down. But I felt all like weird afterwards.
Must have been morning church.
Yeah. So she laid hands on you.
She laid hands on me.
She did her gibber talk.
But it was really quick.
Hey, baby.
But I felt scared. Like, all of a sudden, I got really scared when she started talking weird to me, because I was like, it sounded like the devil. And I'm like, I'm probably calling Satan into my life right now. Like, that's how scared I felt. Like, it was so cultish.
Maybe that's
and
why you
creepy.
didn't go down, because you weren't open to it.
Did you? But you said you did go down.
I totally
you lied.
tried. I never said I went down.
That was my first question. Like, did you go down? You're like, yeah, I went down.
I'm the black guy in the parking lot. No,
that.
maybe she said she went down like to get the hands on her.
Oh.
I walked down to do it, and then I go back to Andrea, and she's like, what happened? How do you feel? And I'm like, I'm all shaky. I feel all weird. My knees are all knocking. And I know that it was just because I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they get to you. Yeah.
And that's probably what she does. She works people up so much.
But I have to say, when I left, I felt all stirred up and scared. Like, I felt like something evil was
That's not
like...
good. That's not good church.
Something evil what? Was sleeping next to you every night?
Yeah.
You know what? You were right.
She brought the evil home, and I scared the shit out of it and left. I exorcised you.
Get out and do the fuck what I say.
Exactly.
Blow me now.
There's a new demon in town, biatch.
And you gotta suck it now.
In the morning.
Suck out the demons.
Wow.
Carol Ann, sucking the demons out.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on.
A little girl.
She'd be 70 years old now.
Well, gross either way, then think about it.
He likes that. You know he likes that. The toothless, he's down.
I know.
It's crazy what people like and what they don't like. The fetishes. Mm-hmm. There's a balloon fetish.
And what, they want to fuck a balloon? You want to fuck in balloons?
I don't just sort of enjoy balloons, like women holding them and rubbing them and...
Maybe you stick
do?
it up your ass and somebody blows it up.
Oh, my. Wow.
Where in the hell did you learn that?
That is the best balloon animal show ever.
No, somebody's been perusing AdamandEve.com because they had that shit. They had that. Let me stick this dildo up your ass, a butt plug, and then I can inflate.
Yep.
What?
Inflatable,
I mean,
inflatable
they do
butt.
have that?
Look up the price for an inflatable butt plug. You've seen that.
Huh.
No, I really haven't seen it. I just thought,
Would you be
wow,
interested in
that might
that?
feel kind of good.
Would you be interested in that?
I would think it would be interesting.
So you take an inflatable butt plug?
Well, it's an inflatable anal dildo.
Oh, what's the difference
Same
between an
thing.
anal dildo and a regular dildo?
Because it looks like a penis.
No, I think it'd be more fun, though, if you put a balloon up your ass and then you have to blow it up.
I have to blow it up.
Yes.
These things are on back order, by the way. Adam and Eve sells so many inflatable 10-inch anal dildos that they're on back order.
What? So to speak.
Can I just try to stuff a balloon animal in the shape of a poodle up your ass and pretend? Let's see. Let's see. This is the balloon fetish can span a couple of different specifics. Some people like seeing others rubbing themselves against balloons.
Oh, God.
Or maybe the popping action of a balloon turns people on.
Like in your ass or just when it pops?
No, just watching.
Like going to the fair and watching with the dart, like, oh,
Yeah.
God, oh, fuck.
Do
another one, do another one.
The creepy guy at the balloon game.
Oh, God almighty.
Yeah, can I get the large kangaroo to wipe my dick off?
It kind of makes sense, though, because I know if something scary is about to happen and you're about to come, and it pops and you're like, oh.
And you're talking about the when people inflate them to explosion. Have you ever like blown up a balloon till you
Oh,
pop
it popped in your face, yeah.
And you get that scary and you're like, oh.
There's crazy
no.
anticipation for it to pop in your face, right? Says others like super huge ones, balloons that you can stick your head inside. Where do you get? Are they selling head balloons?
I
Wait,
don't
like,
think that does, no.
well, I've seen those stage shows where they like climb in and their head's inside the balloon, but how do you breathe? I don't understand.
Look up this website, Shmi. It's called blowtoburst.com. It's a fetish website.
Isn't that always the goal? I'm just saying.
For balloon fetishists.
Okay.
Are you on the site?
It costs money. Like every good thing on the internet.
Like every good thing on the
wait,
internet.
so there's
you
this-
know there's some dumbass popping balloons for free.
I can take a free tour. Here,
So, Frank, there
enjoying
is-
my
He's taking a free tour.
There's a girl whose head is inside a balloon, right? And then her partner, another girl, is making out with her through the balloon, like they're tongue kissing through the balloon. That's what that picture was.
Oh, really?
On
The
that
picture on the
website.
website is somebody making out through a
Through a
balloon?
balloon.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Oh, boy.
Really? You think? Look at you're all adventurous now. You won't blow me in the morning, but you want to make out through a balloon.
Well, it's because it's morning. Her breath's bad.
Yeah. Maybe how about you blow me through a balloon? It's called a condom. Get on it, Barry.
Blow me through a balloon.
Yeah.
Honey, your timing's just all off, babe. It's never sexy time. It's always like,
That's what excites me is bad timing. That's why Heidi's on the show.
Wow. You must have a hard
come
on every day.
Seriously.
Right?
I can barely keep my load in.
That's why I'm here.
Says, let's see. Okay, the super huge balloons that people stick their head inside. Do you have a picture of that? Because I want to put that up on the website. It's somebody with their head inside of a giant balloon.
All right.
So I'm not really sure why people are attracted to this, but in my mind, I'm sure there's a link between balloons and breasts. I think that's-
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah, because that's even a guy will go, check out, those are some nice balloons when they're gigantic. So I guess that makes sense.
but haven't you ever tried to make out like through a window? It's kind of funny and fun.
Through a
'cause your
window, I
tongue's
do that.
out.
Only when I dated that guy in prison, and then they made me leave.
and I did it with that retarded kid down in Virginia.
Oh, at Hennessy's, yeah. You guys were going at it.
Well, he was a total window licker anyway, so I knew he'd be into it.
Was he all tonguing it?
Oh. You should have
I mean,
seen that
this
window when they stopped because it was just wet and creamy on both sides.
We were doing a live show at Hennessy's.
God. Creamy.
Yeah.
Right there on the strip, and then I don't know if it was like short bus day down to the beach.
Yeah,
but
field trip to the beach.
they were walking by the windows,
And they were
watching because they're like, "What's going on in there?" And our backs to it, and I turned around and I started like
And he-
on the window,
and then he
started.
and we were like,
Was the teacher like, no, get him over here?
Yeah, he was totally fat tonguing me through the window.
and I think he was
awesome.
underage, which was a whole other thing.
Oh,
like friends
no.
making
Like,
out
honey.
He was
underage.
like 10 years old.
Honey, that's
fat
just
tonguing him.
wrong.
I know you weren't there.
Oh, so it was before you.
Obviously.
It was before
It
you.
wasn't before
no,
me.
we've been together for a long fucking time.
Well, I thought this was
Damn,
like
Heidi.
early days. I thought this was
I
early
was
days.
here, okay,
No,
bitch?
You weren't here in 2001.
No, that wasn't 2001. That's when I did the. What didn't I do the sledding down there?
That was way before then. I even
wait.
knew. That was probably
We've been to Hennessy's a
2002.
couple times.
Yeah. This
We
was
should call
before
them
you.
up and do another live show down there or something.
Yeah.
Make
Hennessy's
sure the short bus shows up so you have somebody to make out
Oh,
with
it's
again.
tradition.
pretty much our audience. So the short bus is showing up.
They'll be there. They'll be there.
They will be there. But, So you want to try the